pressure range. Just a man.
Alright guys, we're back. Week 2 on the Hunch project. I mentioned that we'd be doing a few things that need to be sorted out. Time to pull the fuel assembly and start working on the fuel system. It's really pretty easy. There was one bolt and the seat came out. Now that we got all this stuff, we can start disassembling everything and routing it all correctly. As you remember, on that list of things I know that we needed to fix to make this thing hit 400 horsepower, we went ahead and upgraded the fuel rail by adding a fitting and doing a return line and ran a line all the way back to the tank. That way now we have full control of the fuel up at the rail, and we can have the fuel pressure raised 1-to-1 with boost. So check it out, I'll show you what that looks like right here. It's so hot. It's so hot. Oh my goodness. It's so hot. Last thing we need, pop these babies in. Make a few more pulls on the dyno. See if we can get our magical number. Oh, and then the most awaited part. And finally go test drive it. Pretty much finished dynoing for now. What we figured out is we'd never turn the boost up on this turbo, and this turbo does not seem to want to make a lot of power past 22, 23 pounds. It's a very small frame Gearhead. The cool thing is it spools really fast. So on our dyno graph, when we compare to the other turbo and from the last setup, you can see it's a pretty big difference. I don't know if you can see the graph, but in the middle there, you can actually see 245 torque here and like 195. So throughout the entire middle of the graph, it's making tons more torque. So the car feels like it comes on way faster. And up top, because the turbo is kind of small, it really only makes, you know, maybe 20 or 30 horsepower more than it did. So we did not hit 400. But to be continued, because at some point we'll figure it out. He's still on like a 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 exhaust. He could go bigger. They definitely make better turbos than this one. And for right now, it's the middle of summer. It's kind of hot. You know, we'll wait till it cools down out here a bit, and then maybe we'll turn it up or put a different turbo. You know, figure it out. Need some refreshments after all that boost?
Oh yeah. Scared.
Healthy, water. Juice. Hey, look at her over there. She's so pretty. Oh man. I feel like we should wash her up tomorrow and show everybody how she really looks when she's all polished. It's hard not to want an RSX after having your car for like a couple days. The car is so bad, bro. What did you think of that drive?
That was pretty good.
Pretty good?
Looking amazing. Scary, but cool.
Well, good. I think we got room to grow. I know we said we were gonna try to make 400.
Feels like 400 though.
It does feel like a lot.
Yeah.
We didn't quite make 400, but we definitely can. The motor seems like it wants it.
Yep.
I believe it's just the turbo at this point.
And the exhaust.
It's always something. Yeah. We'll upgrade a couple little things and see what we can do.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I guess we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog there, guys. Stay tuned. I don't know what I got next week. What should we do next week?
Good.
Maybe we'll get back to the Accord build. I feel like we haven't seen the Panda car in like 3 vlogs.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been like forever. Maybe we'll talk to Steve and see if we can get the Panda back in here for some work. He did get some of his new parts.
Oh, really?
We
Oh,
we
yeah.
haven't, yeah, that, you know, the big one. We haven't shown anybody the stuff he's got yet.
A lot of stuff.
Anyway, well, I guess we'll end it here. See you guys in the next one.